Hello, I'm Toby McCluskey, and this is my Wiccan Journey.
In this ritual, you are a strange city, visceral beauty. Though you wear a human mask to hide behind the void you cast, a smiling serenity to hide your sublimity.
In this series of videos, you're going to join me on my Wiccan journey. I'm very new to Wicca and I'm learning all the time. But in this video, we'll go through what is Wicca. You will join me as I prepare for the Sabbath of Yule, and we will see together what is Wicca, and we will see at the end of how I became a Wiccan.
I give you my flesh and bone, my heart and soul, in this ritual.
First, I thought I'd talk about what is Wicca. Now, Wicca is a nature-based religion or practice which revolves around nature and the seasons and the 5 elements: earth, fire, water, air and spirit. And it involves practices and witchcraft which revolve around nature and the energies of earth. And the religion part celebrates the goddess, the mother of earth, and also the god, the horned god. Some people decide to worship just the goddess, some people choose to worship the god and the goddess. Yeah, but that's what it's about. It's about celebrating earth, celebrating nature. A Wiccan is someone who loves nature. A Wiccan is someone who loves animals, loves nature, and is really kind to nature. Also, a Wiccan also has to be a very positive person who brings out positive energy into the universe, and that's what I strive to be. So that is what Wicca is. Now, some people would say that witchcraft and Wicca is evil and satanic, and that is really not the case. Wiccan is a religion and practice of very good positive energies. It's actually the complete opposite. Wicca is very positive, very energy focused, good positive energy focused religion, and it doesn't focus on anything evil at all. The Wiccan Rede says that if you do anything evil, like hex anybody, it will come back to you threefold. So it is actually against the Wiccan religion to actually practice any dark magic or any black magic or anything evil or satanic. So Wiccan is very positive, very light religion that is nothing to do with Satan or anything to do with any satanic practice at all. Now, Wiccans believe and practice something called the Wheel of the Year. Now, the Wheel of the Year is basically the turn of the seasons and the different festivals which are celebrated within those seasons. The festivals are called Sabbats, and within those Sabbats each Wiccan would practice, do different practices, different spells, focus and meditate on certain elements during those seasons. And the seasons are strongly linked to the god and the goddess, and the changing of the seasons is to do with the god and the goddess, and there's lots of other complicated kind of information you can read up about the god and the goddess. But the Sabbats are Sabbath of Yule, which is the winter solstice, which is what I'm going to work towards now and show you in this video as we go through preparing for the Festival of Yule, which is the winter solstice. Then we have Imbolc, which is on the February the 1st. Then we have Ostra, which is the spring equinox. Then we have Beltane on May the 1st, which other people call May Day. And then we have Liltha, which is the summer solstice. Then we have Lugnashta. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Some of these are really complicated, but August the 1st. Then we have Mabon, which is the autumn equinox. And then we have Samhain, which is the October the 31st, which is kind of the pagan New Year. And that's when pagans and Wiccans decide to start the new year. And then we go back to Yule. So those are the Sabbats. There's also Esbats, I hope I pronounced that right, which are the celebrations of the different moon cycles. And every month there would be an Esbat, and when there's the full moon. And yeah, that is strongly linked to the goddess and the different phases of the moon. So that's the Esbats and the Sabbats. It is places like this, in the woods, in a big large clearing with the beautiful sun beaming down and the beautiful trees and nature surrounding us completely. This would be a place where Wiccans and pagans would come to celebrate their different Sabbats or Esbats, or do their rituals. Now many Wiccans just choose any part of nature, and this is a beautiful part where you could possibly do your rituals. And beautiful, it's just beautiful trees, it is one with nature, it is calm, it is peaceful, and it's absolutely beautiful. If you're a Wiccan and you're deciding to go down the path of Wiccan, of being a Wiccan and Wicca, you have a huge love for nature, and I absolutely love nature. I love being in nature, I love being in nature. I just hate being in the city, which I have to be in because I live there. And I just love to come to nature with the beautiful sun, the beautiful sky, the beautiful trees, and it's just a gorgeous place. And this is just a beautiful clearing. It's beautiful, and it's autumn and all the trees and leaves are falling down. It is quite a beautiful, beautiful place, and it's absolutely gorgeous. When you're doing your practices and starting your witchcraft, one of the top things you want to do is to have some form of protection. Now protection is something that you really need when doing witchcraft, because you don't want any negative energies to enter your practice, or any negative energies to enter your circle, your aura, or invade your magic and bring in demons and all sorts of things. You don't want to have that. One of the brilliant Wiccan protection is the Wiccan symbol. It's the pentacle. Pentacle is different from the pentagram because it is a star within a circle, and that is for protection. Mine's adorned with different gemstones as well to help with different things. But the pentacle, each point of the pentacle is meant to indicate a different part of the elements. So it'd be like earth, water, air, spirit, all that sort of thing. It's all the different points equal a different element. So you can have your pentacle where it is a Wiccan symbol, and is good for protection. You can wear it. I always wear mine for protection as well. Also, another good thing for protection are crystals. I have loads of crystals, as you might have seen on my previous videos, but I'm carrying around with me a piece of black obsidian, a fantastic crystal for protection. It's a large piece of black obsidian. I'm also wearing black onyx, and also another pendant of black obsidian. I think I take it to the extreme when it goes to protection, because I basically protect myself with lots of things. I've got my black obsidian, I've got my pentacle, I've got my black onyx, I've got lots of different things. And I'm also wearing other crystals as well to do with nature, because I'm out in nature, so I'm wearing other crystals as well. I'm wearing bracelets, I'm wearing loads of different things. So yeah, but then I just love crystals, love crystal energy. It's a gift from nature, so I love working with crystals. And I think if you're working in Wicca or becoming Wiccan, using crystals is good. Or if you're just starting Wicca and not sure about Wicca, crystals is a good place to start, because that's where I started with crystals. And then once you start meditating with crystals and using crystal energies, you progress from there onto Wicca and magic. Yes, that's about protection. In Wiccan and in witchcraft, a lot of witches would cast a circle, and that is a circle of protection. And before you would cast a spell, you would cast a circle of protection around you. And there are different ways you can do this. you can look up online how to cast a circle, and I'm sure during the course of this series of videos I will be casting a circle myself, and you can see how I do it. But another way you can protect yourself is to imagine a white light descending upon you, and imagining a beam of light going round from the top of your head, round under you, up your back and back to the top, and then imagine a band of white light going round your waist like a hula hoop, and then together that forms a bubble of protection, because you're encased in a bubble of white light. And that is a simple spell to protect you. Just imagine the light going round up your back and back to the top, then imagine it going round your waist like a hula hoop, and that forms a bubble, like a 3D sphere, and that's your bubble of protection. And that's a simple spell you can do to cast protection, and it will block out all negativity. Nothing can penetrate your bubble of protection. So that's another way you can protect yourself when doing magic and witchcraft. But most witches, some of them like to cast circles, some of them don't like to cast circles, but some people like myself don't have room to cast a circle, and so the bubble of protection is another way you can protect yourself. So that is kind of a bit about Wiccans and protections, and hopefully we'll find out how to cast a circle later on in this video series.